I actually just got. They sent me a tape. Sometimes you have to, like actors will have to approve a clip or a photo or something, a likeness that they're going to use, and I actually brought a clip.
From the final episode?
From the final episode.
They're not supposed to, I mean, that's on total lockdown. No one's supposed to see that.
Right, I know, but no one told me that. I didn't have to sign anything, and actors always say that, like, when, you know, I brought a clip, and that's not true. We don't really have clips and bring them along, but this time I did. I brought a tape.
You brought a clip. This is a clip of the final episode.
And I thought maybe you could show it.
Well, I'm just going to show it because why not? We might get in some trouble here, but as long as it doesn't give anything away,
I think there's a lot of interest.
Let's show this clip from the final episode of Friends. I didn't see that coming, I have to say.
No, I know.
Didn't see it going that way.
There's a lot of surprises in the last episode. And
wow.
It was pretty emotional.
Now, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, I love the title.
Yeah.
It speaks to me, yeah. It's a very funny movie, and tell us a little bit about it, because we have a clip here. I want people to understand.
Steve Carell, who audiences may know from The Daily Show,
right.
Anchorman, and he plays this guy who's a 40-year-old virgin.
Right.
Pretty self-explanatory, I think. I'm like trying to figure out how to pitch it, but no, you got it.
You got it right there.
You get the deal.
It's one of my favorite movie posters of all time. It's all over the place.
Great.
I laugh every time I see that movie poster.
Me too.
Because he looks so happy and hopeful, and
it's like a weird school picture that it's creepy.
And I believe we have a clip here from.
Yeah, this is great. This is when you know, it's no secret he winds up losing his virginity at the end of the movie, but it's really funny, and so they actually let us show a clip of it. So.
Let's take a look at this clip from the 40-Year-Old Virgin. Will I never learn with you? I still don't see how that relates to the plot, but I'm sure it makes perfect sense.
You'll see it in the next 3 minutes after that.
Yeah, you'll see. Now, you're only doing this show for this play for 8 weeks. So much work, so much intensity, and then it only has a limited run, 8 weeks. Does it ever feel to you like, oh man, all that work and so many people won't see it?
I know. Well, yeah, that's part of kind of doing a play. And especially something like this, which is so high profile, most people won't get to see it. But what people, I don't know if they realize, Actors Equity, and I think it's with Lincoln Center, they record plays to, you know, archive them. So we actually did tape this play.
You taped it. That's great.
And a lot of people, you know, obviously are curious about it. And I talked to the rep at Equity, and they let me bring.
You have a clip of the play?
I do actually have a clip of the play.
Because everyone wants to see this. Right. What's this scene? This is great.
This is a scene, well, there's only 3 of us in the play. It's Julia Roberts, Bradley Cooper, and I. And Julia is running after Bradley's character, and Bradley's character is trying to get away, and I just kind of come in at the end to see if I can't maybe salvage the situation. It's kind of a self-explanatory.
Cool. Let's take a look at this. This is a clip from your play. This is great. Let's take a look.
It's amazing, actually. Santo Laquasto, the set designer, is a genius. That almost looked like it was outdoors.
We have a clip.
Yeah.
I have not seen this, but you need to set this up, this clip from the movie?
The organization, it's like a Big Brothers type organization. It's called Sturdy Wings. And Jane Lynch plays Gail Sweeney, the woman who runs the organization. And Christopher Mintz-Plasse plays Augie, and this is a scene. He's McLovin from Superbad. I think so. Most people know him, and he's had a bit of a crisis in the center, and he's running away, and she's trying to catch him, and then I come in close to the end.
Very good. Let's take a look at this clip from Role Models.
Thank you. It's such a weird thing. You write it down, you put it on the page, and then there it is in a movie, and I never, ever get used to it.
Now, this is maybe the 10th time you've done this to us. This seems to be your favorite thing to do, is to set up a clip from one of your movies, and then we show that clip, which is unforgettable, by the way, from the 1980s movie Mac and Me. Is that correct?
That's right. Yeah.
So,
actually, man, last time I didn't show it because I was here for Knocked Up, and Judd Apatow said, "You're not going to show that."
Judd Apatow flew across the country and stood here to make sure that
he came to the show to make sure that I didn't do it.
He knows that every time you come on our show, you show that clip.
Yeah, and the studio, they don't like it.
They don't like it when you do that.
They take this stuff very seriously.
They take it very seriously.
I got yelled at, and so the only way that they would let me do it is I have to show a clip from the movie. Too.
Yes.
But I did want to.
Let's not get you into trouble with the movie studio. Right. Here now,
the
actual clip from Role Models. Role Models is in theaters now. This weekend, Paul's hosting Saturday Night Live with musical guest Beyonce. I cannot imagine a better SNL host. I think you'll be great. I really do. I think you'll be amazing.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm really. It's the most. It's a dream come true.
Let's hope you bring that level of professionalism to Saturday Night. It's going to be an hour-and-a-half long Mac and Me clip.
I think it's a good-natured guy,
yes.
and some people might say he's a bit of an idiot. Some people might say he's just well-intentioned or an idealist.
Right.
The movie starts where I'm selling marijuana to a uniformed police officer. So
it's a very funny scene.
I
think we have a clip. I think we have that clip. Is that right? We have a clip here?
Yeah, this is well, I guess explained what it was.
Oh,
but I work at an organic farmer, and I'm selling.
Let's take a look at this clip from our idiot brother. Wow. How many times have you shown that clip on my show? And every time they don't tell me you're going to do it again.
Right. I don't know. I haven't ever kept a running tally, but I mean enough that.
What is that film?
That's our idiot brother. It's from Mac and Me. But it's happened enough that now, like Harvey Weinstein, who is releasing the film, said, don't do that, don't show that, because they get very upset.
Every time you come here and you're supposed to show the real clip,
they take it seriously.
And then you show that clip from the E.T. ripoff movie.
I have been yelled at.
I bet your studio is really mad about that. They want you to show the real clip.
I know, they are.
All right, well, let's show the real clip now so you don't get in trouble. Okay, let's take a look at this clip from our idiot brother.
Listen, Ned, you wouldn't happen to know where I can get some, you know what I mean?
What?
You're wasting everybody's time.
How does he stay in the chair all the way down?
I've wondered that myself.
God.
Oh, you're not curious about the alien?
No.
Never noticed.
Obviously, the alien was hiding out by the water hole.
Let's look at this clip from This Is 40.
Eric! Like...
You know,
Robert Smigel looks awful.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
well, so many people are just used to, yeah. That's the guy who does Triumph.
How many times have you shown that clip on this show over the years?
Well, we just shot that this so that's the first time.
When is Anchorman 2 coming out?
Well, it's coming out later on in the year. I mean, like
Yeah.
late, I think maybe in December. It's been hard because you can't really talk about it. You know, people ask us questions, but
Right, it's all on lockdown. What's
Yeah.
in the script? What's going to happen?
however, I was able to talk to Adam McKay, the director, and the studio, and I did get a little clip of something that we shot in the first week, and I thought maybe we could show it.
You're going to show that right now?
Yeah.
This is crazy. All right, this is going to go crazy viral. Let's take a look at this clip from Anchorman 2.
Anchorman 2.
Like...
You've been showing that stupid clip on my show
Thank you. Thank you.
for, I think, 15 years.
Thanks.
It's from a movie called Mac and Me. Oh. And you always convince me you're not going to show it again.
I know.
And you promise me you're not going to show it again, and you show it again.
I couldn't pass up the opportunity, and I apologize. Thank you for doing that. I actually do have a clip, but I wanted to do that at least one more time. I'm in Atlanta. I had to at least, get it out there.
All right, all right.
But I actually did have the.
You do have
Yes.
one. Okay, let's take a look. All right, get out. Get. You've been coming on the show for many, many, many years, and you do this one thing consistently, which is you say, we're going to see a clip, and then I throw to what I think is a clip, and it turns out to be a clip from this terrible E.T. ripoff called Mac and Me,
Mac and
and
Me.
you have done this to me, I think, about 30 times.
I know, and I just.
But I just wanted to bring it up because we're now talking about, you've been in big movies, but this is a Marvel movie.
Right.
And this is something that's serious.
Yes, and that's why I feel like, and I'm glad you said it because I have to address it. I can't, obviously, and it kills me, and I feel dumb that I'm not going to be able to show it this time, but obviously Marvel and this whole machine, they get pretty,
Upset if you don't
so.
do that. Yeah, and we didn't want to upset like the nerds and the people, and the real hardcore nerds.
Nerds.
The hardcore fans.
Sorry, nerds.
Yeah. The hardcore fans that pay my rent.
Yeah.
Nerds. No, I didn't want to, we don't want to, whatever, freak them out.
Right,
So,
but it's good that
or
we-
upset them. So this
It's
is
good that we address
This is you learning from Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas.
Let's take a look.
You've learned about the suit, but you've yet to learn about your greatest allies. The ants. Loyal, brave, and your partners on this job.
as you can see, it doesn't go according to plan, and I have a lot to learn.
Why don't we show the real clip from the highly anticipated Marvel movie, Ant-Man.
You've learned about the suit, but you've yet to learn about your greatest allies. The ants. Loyal, brave, and your partners on this job.
I'm so excited that everybody seems so excited for the movie.
Yeah. You were right about the effects. They are spectacular.
Top notch.
I think I do need to tell people that through, and it all makes sense when you watch the show, you replicate yourself.
Yes, unknowingly.
Yeah.
I am cloned.
You are cloned. And then very funny things ensue. We have a clip here. Which clip is this? I'm not sure I know.
Well, there's if you've seen the trailer, the original version of me in this show goes and is cloned, but I was supposed to die and I don't, and I kind of come up out of a grave, and I have to go traveling kind of through the forest to get back to my house. It's in the first episode, but this is a clip of me kind of coming to and trying to get back to figure out what's going on.
It's quite a scene. Let's take a look at this clip from Living with Yourself. So I love how many people in the audience were like, "Here we go."
Well, I was surprised. You guys, clearly, many people have seen the trailer because, as you can see, and you see a little bit of the cloning process happening.
Yes, that was the nice surprise. After all these years, it was nice to see there was a little something different.
But we had a lot of fun on it. You could tell. It was a great.
You look good. You looked good.
You look really good. You really don't age. It's true what they say.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I feel it inside, but thank you.
Do you want to show a real clip, you son of a bitch?
Well, that was a real clip. That was.
Okay.
No, I did bring a. Yeah, we can cut to the real one.
You don't have time to watch Game of Thrones, but you have time to do that.
Well, it really wasn't a long shoot. I mean, we did it at dress, and it didn't get not one laugh, not one. Thankfully, thankfully, they actually do film the dress rehearsals.
They do.
If you would like to see the
No.
sketch. Would you like to see that?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes, and you will see what I'm talking about. Play the sketch. Oh my gosh! So you can see why it bombed.
I didn't think. Whoever dies first, you have to do that at the other one's funeral.
Yeah. You know what I can't believe is, how many years has it been? It's been like 25 years of you coming on the show, and you would never show, you'd always say, I've got a clip, and you would, every time, for years, I would be convinced that I would see the real clip because you're such a genuinely nice person. And you would say, no, this movie's really important to me, and I put my own money into this, and I really care about this. And then you pull that shit every time.
I never really imagined 20 years ago that here we would be.
Yeah. Well, someone obviously on the internet put together, they didn't even do all of them.
No.
But you can see, I mean, you don't age, but you see me go from like a, here's Paul Rudd, to like, you know, just rotting pumpkin head. And you see it happen over a period of years, and it's absolutely stunning.
Well,
it's this crazy performance art that lasts forever.
I just remember the very first time thinking, it's so artificial to come on and sell your wares and show a clip from your movie, and what if I just show a clip from another movie?
Right.
We've never talked about this really, but I thought, what if I show a clip from this movie that I saw a long time ago? That is just really strange, and there's one scene in particular, but I was kind of waffling because there is another movie that I was obsessed with at the time that was equally like, who was this made for? Called Baby Geniuses.
Baby Geniuses. Does anyone know Baby? Oh, okay.
Bob Clark.
Yeah.
Right. That's right.
So there was actually a contender.
There was a contender. There was this idea. There was this scene. I remember a baby. They're breeding these super babies or something, and one of them escapes, and these, I don't know, like 7 or 8 grown men chase after him, and then the baby jumps out and just beats the shit out of all of these grown-ups. And there's this kind of demonic laugh that just keeps recycling over and over again, and it's clearly a little person just beating up these. But it was so bizarre, and I'd always, the whole time,
Did you almost go with that then?
I almost did. I never showed. Obviously, I just stuck with this, but I always was thinking about this clip, and I thought seeing it is your last week. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
There was no way that I would not come, and I was wondering if it was all right. I could show you the other clip that I was thinking about.
I want to see it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Do you realize that at one time or another we all lived in this apartment? Oh, yeah, that's true.
I haven't.
Wait a minute, what about that summer during college that you lived with Grandma and you tried to make it as a dancer?
Do you realize we almost made it 10 years without that coming up?
Paul Rudd, always great.
Thanks,
Funny man, Paul Rudd. We'll be right back with the Walkman. Stick around.